like seeing my divorced parents back together. And I just remember you guys constantly like shit talking each other behind their backs to me. So you
Okay, I'm gonna say one thing to David though.
Okay.
Talk shit about David.
Oh, wow.
This one thing.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, honestly, I'm kind of uncomfortable around Kelsey.
I feel you still are. Wait, you used to call me like a sexpert around that.
All your content was about sex.
I mean, not everything. Like maybe the ones you watched.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Anna has some stories about you too.
What?
No way.
Next time we gotta have Anna
Yes.
up here.
Anna?
Yes.
I don't remember.
So you're the hoe that's like goes up like, let's snip at Kelsey.
Hey.
Snip at
Cut
Anna.
this shit out. No, we have to hold
Why?
hands like this.
Oh,
Oh, he thinks he'll turn gay.
gay.
So order first.
Okay,
yeah.
I want snug classic cut you.
I want the fig and cheese pizza.
Fig and
please.
cheese pizza, okay. And we got our beers and platters and all that. So
Shout
we're
out
ready
to
go.
Pizzeria Snod.
Yes, so
Yes.
this place, as you can see, the difference in the background, this is my friend's place. My high school friend has actually opened up a pizzeria in DMC, Seoul. So if you're in Digital Media City, please check out Pizzeria Snug. Thank you for sponsoring the whole venue today.
So when David invited me to the pizza place, I'm like, finally we're gonna film at a pizza place?
Yeah.
Since it's Korean pizza.
I've
club.
never ordered pizza for my guests before.
Do they even eat? Do you guys have water?
Of course I do. Yeah, I treat you guys well.
We
right?
have water.
Yeah, you guys have water, right?
The tap water?
Actually, this is great that we're filming here today because if we were at my studio, there would be no heating, so you guys would be
Oh damn.
freezing to death.
That's bad.
Anyways, we have some familiar faces over here.
Hi.
This is my partner, Danny. If you don't know,
Yeah.
some
hi.
people might not know.
Hi. I don't know which camera to look at. But
Don't
No,
look
you
at
look
it.
at each other.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hi.
Why are you pretending it's your...
퇴행했어.
Yeah.
You are a YouTuber.
It's been a while since I've been doing YouTube. I was away for a while, but yeah, I'm back.
You're back. Yes.
So Danny was David's partner in crime, and
Yes.
they ran DKDKTV
Yes.
together,
Yeah.
which is like the goat of Korean channels.
Yes.
For over how long did you guys work together?
6 years.
6-7 years.
Okay,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
Danny went on a spiritual trip to find himself,
Right,
and
exactly.
then they met like a year later now, and here
Now
we
I
are.
ran out of money, so I came back.
Thanks for the recap. Yeah,
that's the
great,
recap.
That was
summary.
very good.
Great
And
summary.
this is Tammy. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Tammy.
How do you know them?
I used to work. How do
Yeah.
I used to work as like an editor,
Mm-hmm.
partnership manager
Basically everything.
Yeah.
Damn.
Our,
for the DKDKTV
Yeah.
our
channel.
legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like it's a reunion. It's a
It's-
type of reunion
it's a
over here. It's
reunion.
been a long time we've each like seen
Yeah.
each other, right?
I think so too.
Yeah,
For
I-
me, I know them because I ran a Korean channel called Kelsey the Korean, and then I had an existential crisis being 27, and then I was just trying other jobs, and then they called me here for pizza, so now we met.
Wait, so like you said ran a YouTube channel, so you're not
Everything's
running it
past
anymore?
tense.
Well, actually, 최초 공개. How do you say that in English?
Premiere?
First,
Yeah.
premiere. I will return this year. Woo!
Okay,
Yay.
well
I'm saying
speaking
this
of
first time here.
speaking of returning,
What?
Are you
I'm
gonna
back.
return?
For now.
wow.
So this is. So I heard this is our soft launch. Do you know
yeah,
the soft launch?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
soft
yeah,
launch.
yeah.
Actually, we've uploaded an episode of DK News yesterday. I
Oh,
don't know if
Yeah.
you've
together?
noticed.
News?
There is
Yeah.
actually a
Oh my
first
God.
episode out there.
I died editing that.
Yeah, he put
it's
in
been
so
a
much
while.
effort. You should check it out.
Oh wow.
I remember editing the DK
Yeah,
news.
I
Yeah.
died.
So
What was
everybody,
it about? What was it about?
just some K-pop news,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. Oh, should we?
How did you guys feel?
It
Did
was
it feel
very
like old
nostalgic.
times?
Yeah.
Dun.
It was very nostalgic. It was good, but we still had it in us, so it was like the same. It was like on to the next news, all that kind of stuff. DK
I
news.
felt really.
Quack quack.
I don't know if David
we
was.
missed Kakak.
Oh,
Yeah, we
진짜?
forgot about that.
And someone pointed it out in the
Yeah,
comments.
yeah.
뭐였지?
It's like, what is up, ducks, quack, quack?
quack. 맞아.
Yeah, I forgot about that. But
Yeah.
What is up, ducks quack quack?
it was good. Like I think it's good to be back on camera.
Yeah, although it only has 6,000 views right now.
Yeah, which is okay.
You
But,
gotta
like,
start somewhere,
you can't
right?
expect. Yeah. See,
Yeah.
I'm so scared returning, and I keep postponing because I'm like, oh, I don't want to post something and get like 400 views, and then I'm gonna compare. But I'm trying to be okay because that's the reality. Like the algorithm's not gonna push me from
Right.
day one.
Right.
Yeah.
But we believe in ourselves. Like we have the same, abilities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. And if we just push hard enough, consistently, I guess it's gonna go back into the orbit.
Yeah.
Into orbit.
Even if it doesn't, it's okay. You know.
Is
as
it?
long as we're happy.
You just
Yeah.
said you're broke, Danny.
He's applying for jobs right now, so this is like
He
not
has
his
one
priority.
foot out the door. Yeah, he's like,
He's
whatever.
like, I
I
don't
have a
give an
safety
F.
net.
Yeah, I don't give an F.
No, but I genuinely care that we return to form.
Says
That's
the
my bet.
person right before the podcast. He was like,
Okay, how about
starting from the 24th, I might have to go into the office. So like we might have to stop.
I'll still work. No, I'll still work. Okay, what?
But like, what's the I want to give you guys like a shout out to that video. Like, did it change like from the old DKDK news in any way? Like, is it an advanced 2.0 version?
Well, I did some. I learned a lot of production techniques and editing techniques over the years. I spent 2 years in production between the time I
I was
away.
actually very surprised.
So I put in quite a bit of effort.
I think everyone.
Are your
can see that,
opinions
yeah.
still as spicy as it was before? Still as controversial?
not
Say yes, so people would
necessarily.
watch.
I mean, it's still there. Yeah.
I mean, we had a big discussion among us. Like,
Yeah. We
whether-
had like
we had like a 4-hour.
and we also had
You
a
know.
drunken discussion.
Yeah. And,
Only I was drunk.
Yeah, and then we both admitted like we've changed, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't care about hate comments anymore, and
new
he's
man.
like, yeah, I don't want to be controversial anymore. And all that
Really?
stuff.
So you guys switched?
I didn't say that though. I didn't say that.
Yeah, he said he doesn't care or whatever.
No. I said I respect your opinion.
All right. Anyways. Anyways.
For the first time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. This is what they're here for. But anyways, Tammy, you've been silent. So like, what's
Oh,
up nowadays?
Hi.
What do you do?
What do I do? So when was the last time we worked together? That was
Like
3
4 years
or
ago.
3 years ago. Yeah.
3 years ago.
Crazy.
Yeah.
3 years
It was
ago.
during the pandemic.
Yeah.
It was during the pandemic, so we were all still wearing masks.
Yeah.
All right.
And doing, what was it? 격리.
Yeah,
stuff?
quarantine.
Quarantine.
Yeah.
You're good at English. Why are you like stuttering? Like she before I swear to God, like before the podcast, she was like, "Hey, Danny," like Insta story, and now she's all frozen. I don't know for some reason.
Anyways, yeah.
So
that's pretty
what's
much.
up? Yeah, what's up? Nowadays.
Nowadays, so it's been 4 years. 4 years since I moved to Korea as well. 4 years since we worked together. Now I work at the Korea Herald as a producer. So I
Wow.
still do videos,
Wow.
just on a different.
She's definitely upgraded from
Different.
DKDKTV.
Yeah.
How is it
Oh,
over
don't
there?
say that.
How's the working
Better in
environment?
every way.
Like, compare, roast us. Yeah.
Angela more credible.
No,
Like-
I mean it's different, right?
How? Like I'm very interested in how it's different.
I mean it's a company. It's a Korean.
Oh wow! So
아니,
we were
아니,
just like two guys just like
아니.
ordering you around.
아니 그게 아니라 그게 아니라 like I
love
think
this.
it's a corporate. It's a very old corporate kind of vibe. So
Okay.
it's different.
Hierarchic like structure and all
It's
that.
very structural, and also it's not like a video first company.
Right.
So in many things we have to kind of like in some ways educate the company
Mm.
on how what video is.
You're like upgrading and like you're patching it to the new media scene right now.
right.
Okay.
Because
The boomers are like, I don't know what to do. And then
Wait, her bosses might be watching this, so
she
like,
didn't say it. It's like my opinion. They don't have to hire me.
Yeah.
But usually boomers like don't know what's going on like with TikTok and
Yeah.
anything. So they're like,
wow.
So do they give you creative freedom to decide the format and the?
Oh no, let's not go too deep into like this is a
I
visual
didn't know what-
podcast, by the way.
yeah.
If you're listening with audio right now, you should
Yeah.
see Tammy's expression, facial expression. But
I
like
mean-
I've seen your stuff. Like it's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
good. Like the interview series and like the shorts and all that. I saw like the two foreigners, like 이상가족 상봉 at the airport and stuff.
Yeah.
was-
So we do a whole bunch of random
Stuff.
things. So video related, anything basically is what we do. So it can be like that kind of very sort of newsy documentary style stuff, and it can also be like comedic, sarcastic, like. what do you
Yeah,
call it,
I was
skits?
surprised, like, because when I think Korean Herald, it's like
Korea
very-
Herald,
Korea Herald.
the Korea Herald,
Oh, Korea Herald.
not Korean Herald,
The
guys.
Korea Herald. Yeah.
I think like very old,
Oh.
conservative, but like
This is Danny and Kelsey's
There's like-
opinion. by the way.
there's
not
like that
my
one
opinion.
guy.
It's not.
What's that one guy that interviewed Anna and stuff?
Oh
Mm,
yeah,
it's-
That
it's-
guy.
was my,
That's your boss?
My boss. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
he's
your
great.
boss?
Yes.
He's really funny.
Well, I thought he was like a personality.
No.
Oh,
He's
really?
He's very
he's
natural.
the,
Yeah.
The
digital-
UK guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, go check it out.
Yeah.
Like,
Shout out to Choi.
insert
Yeah.
here. Oh,
Choi, yeah.
really?
Yeah, he's great. Yeah,
Okay, I
he's,
thought you like casted like a certain personality.
No, so he's in charge of. He's like an OG at the company.
Really?
He's been in
Aw.
charge of the or he is in charge of the Instagram and
That's
all the
great.
social media stuff that you see online. So that's
Yeah, that's actually great.
Yeah.
And shout out to Korea Herald because like I'm very lazy, so when I do my live streams, when I get the Korean news, I just like put up
Yeah.
Korea Herald Instagram and read that, and then I'm just basically
Wow.
just
Yeah.
crawling all your stuff and just
It's like your
Wow.
Wikipedia.
yeah, I just read your articles and people love it. So
Oh.
I mean,
wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Anyways.
you were at the office as well, and
I was at the office.
You visited the office.
yeah, a
as
couple
well.
times. I had like a freelance job here and there. But
Yeah.
anyways,
We actually wanted to bring you guys on.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Mm,
but it
why
was when
didn't
you were
you?
on like a spiritual journey.
Oh.
so.
I bet Tammy was like, nah, they're like mid. Like,
I'm
don't bring
free.
the
I'm free now.
Yeah. Yay. So stay tuned. maybe in
Anyways,
the
did
future.
we talk about Kelsey? What are you doing nowadays?
So I raised a dog.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Okay, so
Yeah.
a
I mean,
year-
that's a full-time job.
yeah, exactly. I mean, so a year ago, I also had this spiritual awakening where I felt
many
like
spiritual.
Why are you laughing? She got a spiritual.
yeah, you're
awakening.
inspirational.
I,
Danny.
I respect that.
Yeah, no, I feel like in some ways I'm gonna like become like you in the future.
Yeah.
If I don't sort this out right
Uh-oh.
now,
So
and
you're
I'm gonna
saying I
like go
didn't
to
sort it
India
out?
and have no, I'm gonna go to India and have like an existential crisis like in India, and I don't want to do that necessarily.
No, but it's
So you basically don't want to end like him.
I want to be like maybe less confused.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
am very confused.
Yeah, but I am too. So like I get it. So I had that moment a year ago where I'm like I graduated university, so I got my diploma and my YouTube silver button in the same month, and then I'm like, but I don't really feel good about my job, and I don't know where this is going. I don't feel like it really has like future longevity issues. And then so I was just like, and then David offered me this work with Mark Rober, who's like a American science
10 million
YouTuber.
subscriber,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
There's like
YouTuber.
huge amount of subscribers, and that was my first time working remotely for a company. So for the past year, I've been getting used to that, which is like a totally new type of job, and also raising a dog. And my original thought was, okay, I'm gonna negotiate part-time with this company, which I did, so I can work on my YouTube and also this corporate job. But what ended up happening is I just like do the bare minimum. Like because it takes a lot of effort to run your own channel, so
Yeah,
I just ended up discarding that for a year.
Right.
So
A lot
that's
of
what I've been up to.
people want to see you. They're
I
like, "Where's
know.
Kelsey nowadays?" Like, I want to
I
see
know.
Kelsey and all
Aw.
that. And all of it, I feel like all of the OG YouTube fam is like dismantling a little bit because Anna's not doing YouTube anymore.
Is she not?
She's just doing TikTok. She's like, I'm going all in on short form.
Why?
And, she's gonna do like long form here and there, but she's announced like I'm gonna focus mostly on short form.
Oh,
And
okay.
because like that's where the attention and money is at right now nowadays. So she's done that. Kelsey's not active. DKDK hasn't been active for a while.
But is it true that's where all the money is? Because my LA agency keeps telling me that long form
your
still
LA
is.
agency?
Yeah, that long
The
form.
big leagues.
Oh dang, okay.
So they think that long form is still like sustainable,
That's
big
what I
money,
think, too.
long term.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know.
But I feel like it's just easy for micro creators or influencers to rise with short form
Ah,
like,
okay.
initially.
Okay.
Yeah, you're enjoying that rim over there. Okay.
Very good.
Okay. Well, anyways, like
Yeah.
today we don't have like a set topic or anything. I just felt like it's like a reunion. Let's just talk what's been happening amongst ourselves. And we just have like some sort of like legacy with each other. So you guys can ask us any kind of questions like you couldn't ask in the past, like 이제는 말할 수 있다, like that kind of
Like,
vibe.
Okay.
Are you even curious?
Well, I am
be honest-
curious.
Just for the sake of the podcast, like
No, I am curious because like before filming this, I was like, I said like I'm glad to see you guys back together, and it's like seeing my divorced parents back together because like back during the DKDK days, and I was collabing with you as Kelsey the Korean. I just remember you guys like sort of like bitching at each other all the time and like sort of low key fighting. but then
off camera or on camera?
off camera, off camera,
Okay.
obviously off
You're
camera.
really exposing us. Okay. I
No,
like this.
But
yeah.
I expect that from any kind of partnership. But like, but then you guys work together so well again. So how do you mend that relationship? Or
We don't.
So you guys secretly hate each other?
Yeah.
No, but like I think We were very young at that time, and we're
At
still
my
young,
age.
but
I don't think we're young.
we were
I
young.
We're
think you guys are young.
33 right now.
No,
That's still young.
Oh, the pizza's here. Okay,
okay.
great.
Pizza's here.
Pizzeria
감사합니다.
snug.
와 대박. 내가 생각한
너무
그런
Pizzeria
스타일이 아니구나.
Snug.
완전
Snug. Shout out to Snug.
Wow, you have ricotta, you have
Wow.
ham, you have like
a
pesto.
lot of stuff.
I mean,
Yummy.
to be honest, even though he's my friend, this is like not my type of pizza because there's like a lot
wow.
of green and healthy stuff.
I mean,
But
you don't have to eat
no,
it.
no prejudice. I'm gonna try it out and let you guys know how it is. But like, this is like date pizza. Why are you dying? Like, can I
dying.
talk, please? Like,
He's
Like,
allergic
coughing into the
to
mic
you.
as well. Like,
people are gonna be hearing like in their ears. But anyways, let's get a slice.
What were you saying?
I don't know.
I heard a question. I heard a question.
So you're looking for new jobs, right? You're looking for new jobs. Or
Yeah.
you're thinking about picking up on some jobs.
Right.
But are you able to do like a 9 to 5 job?
So for
office?
me, I definitely can because like actually before I quit my previous job, like that was a 9 to 5. I was more like 9 to 9. It's production work, so it's crazy hours. And like the hours don't really bother me that much. It's more like whether I'm doing something meaningful, whether I'm doing something that makes a difference or provides value to people or this world.
Or
Yeah.
like an office job. Sometimes those values aren't very.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Yeah.
but I think I've changed in the sense that now I don't really, to be honest, care that much about that intrinsic value.
You literally said a sentence ago that you want.
Yeah, like
value.
that was me.
Make up a
That was
mind.
me.
Yeah.
But like I think that's why I quit. But after going to India,
Yeah, tell me more about
Live,
India.
laugh,
I want
love.
to know.
no, but like I think I just realized how privileged we are. You guys should.
He got so
you guys
woke.
Should,
I
you
hate
guys
this
should
version
be
of Danny.
thankful that you exist here in Korea.
Okay, damn.
I'm always
David, how do
thankful.
you feel about woke Danny?
I like him better.
I feel
like
it's
this
not
way.
gonna
I
last.
like him better this way,
And-
honestly.
I need a
For
bit
me.
of context though. Like, what's India? Why India? What India? How India?
Well, India's I think just like a nail in the coffin for me. Like I was thinking about this since a long time ago, but India, like I went to Varanasi, which is like where they burn all the bodies,
Oh, okay.
and
Next to
and
the
I
river,
want
right?
the cremation, yeah. So like you get to see all these bodies get burned. I think over the past year or so, I started to realize that I don't need to be somebody that's like somebody.
You don't need to
You
be
lost
somebody.
your ego.
Yeah, I lost my ego.
Oh.
I don't need to be, some super successful person or super rich person. I just need to be happy as I am.
Wow.
And I think I like to say this. I think a part of adulthood is accepting just being average and mediocre.
That's kind of depressing. But
No, but
I
like
understand.
it's learning to
I feel
accept
you.
mediocrity and being happy with it. You don't have to be like super, like have a crazy successful
yeah.
life with yachts. You can be happy with
Yeah.
just a family.
That's true, and I feel like
So I want
you-
a family.
I think you got that like
I'm serious.
insight because you went to India. Because like if we're we're in Korea right now, and Korea is one of the most hyper competitive societies in
Oh,
the
that's
world.
true. That's true.
And we're just like all brainwashed over here. Okay, we're good. I was just stressed out because like my camera kept on dying, but this is
We're back now.
We're
this
back.
is what we have when we don't have employees and I'm doing everything by myself. So
Yeah.
please understand. Patreon.com, please.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Patreon.com.
yeah. What were we talking about?
I don't know.
Kunang
Let's yeah.
was it?
Anyways, just
skip.
like enough with the Kunal talk then. Like,
Okay.
just try to expose us. Like, what was our like first impressions, and how did it
That's
change
a
over
big jump.
time?
I have a video
Oh really?
of.
Scroll video everything. Just like
I mean, 근데 when we first met, because we've been communicating online. We were.
yeah. You were
Remotely.
in Finland.
No, I was in Sweden.
Oh right.
I was in Sweden.
So offensive. I thought you got woke, bro, and you confused Sweden. and
Sweden
Finland.
is IKEA.
How many
Close
years
enough.
have we known each other and you still don't know I'm from Sweden? So I was in Sweden. I came to Korea, and then we met at the office.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And then you
nearby.
guys had like not slept or something.
Oh,
So
really?
you were
That's them constantly.
you were like zombieing out of the
Really?
studio.
Oh,
and
I
then
did not
I like
know.
I was like, ha 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 ha.
That was
my
our first meet.
And then
Wow, that's
we
so
went-
rude.
And then we had 돈가스. And then you said something,
Okay.
and I dropped my 돈가스 because I was so shocked.
Oh, and it was something personal.
It was something personal, but it was so like
Oh.
unexpected.
Danny always
And
dropping news
random.
like that. Yeah.
Just to be clear, it wasn't directed at her. It wasn't
No, it
harassment.
wasn't.
Yeah.
Because now, like we're saying like something personal, and you
I
you were
know.
shocked.
It's just what
Okay.
Danny, something
About my
that
life.
comes out of
About-
Danny's
yeah,
mouth.
Yeah, so for example-
I say a lot of things.
For example, you'd say something like, I think I want a car. And then the next day you'd be like, I bought a car.
Oh, yeah.
right.
You
bought that-
That was,
Yeah,
that was-
pink car.
The pink car.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of that. So it was very funny. So I think my first impression
Mm.
was,
Yeah, I
don't
was
know if that's
crazy
a-
back then. Now I'm chill.
You're
No, but I
chill,
think-
chill
Do you
guy.
at least know the Chill Guy song?
Dun, 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 dun.
No, I do
Dun, dun,
not.
Oh
dun,
my
dun, dun,
god.
dun.
You
I just
were like,
meditate.
Danny has a lot of catching
you're
up to
like
do.
losing grip. You're like not trendy anymore.
Now I'm gonna switch over to like one of those meditation YouTubers, the chill guys.
Hey,
Yeah.
whatever.
singing
Suits you,
bowls.
you
Like,
How did we meet Kelsey?
okay, so I remember
Okay.
vividly because I was like a new YouTuber. I think I just got monetized, so like really like not a lot of
Damn.
subscribers. And then this like OG DKDKTV contacted me wanting to collab with me, and then I was like, oh my god, this is gonna like make my career, and I was like so excited. And then it's because I made this video about like Korean dating culture, and then you guys
Oh,
made a reaction
right.
video to it, and then you guys
Yeah.
wanted to invite me. So I came
yeah.
here, and then I remember being so
Yeah.
excited. I got like 4 cups of coffee, and then I realized it was just like the 2 of you guys working together, and I was like, oh, this is like way smaller than I thought. But it
Yeah.
was
Oh,
fine,
so
and I
you-
was just so excited to like meet with you guys. But I remember you guys constantly like shit talking each other
Oh yeah.
behind their backs to me.
Oh.
So you were
This
saying
motherfucker.
something about Danny to me, and then Danny was something
What
to you.
was-
I,
What
I
were
don't think
they?
I would share that.
What
with
were
you.
they?
Yes, you did. Do you want me to say it exactly?
Yes,
Okay,
please.
so Danny was like,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
okay. This
so
is what I want.
Danny
Oh,
was
that's my
like,
complaint.
아니 김경수는 like David은 like
Wow.
나랑 같이 partnership 하는데 why is he like pursuing like this graduate degree? So he was
that
bitching
was
about
that
to
I
me
did not like. Yeah,
while
of
we were
course.
having Subway, and then I was just like, I was like, oh, I don't. What do I say to this? And then Daniel was like, yeah, but don't say this to David. I'm like, oh, okay.
You're just saying it to
Okay,
me now.
Oh, it's okay. It's
Oh,
cool
in the
now.
past.
To be fair, we're doing this as like, oh, they're back together as a team, and we're
Now you're trying to split us back.
Bye.
No, I
Nice
feel
knowing
like
you.
I say this because I feel like you guys are really over that. I feel like you guys have
Yeah,
been through
I mean,
so much to care about this.
And
like,
I think
process.
we're very different people since then. So what did David say?
Now let's stop
Well,
here.
and you also said that.
This
Let's stop
motherfucker.
here. I'm the moderator. So,
What did David
next
say?
question.
Next question.
Okay.
I didn't see anything serious. She can't even remember, right?
Well, David said that.
I would probably have
I
said
feel like a
something like,
snitch now.
he always gets us canceled. I'm losing
Yeah, something like
subscribers,
that,
something
yeah.
like that. I'm
Oh,
stressed.
Well, I heard that a lot. So from him directly.
Okay, let me think
so.
if there's anything juicy David said.
No, you don't have to.
We
I
would
meant let's talk
share
about your
that
dating life or no?
No.
Okay, I have nothing to say.
See, I'm a family man now.
Well, I just remember David maybe judging you slightly and then me agreeing. I think that was it. So I was in on it as well.
Oh, you were on.
Yeah. I was like
You agreed?
agreeing. Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
Okay.
Good to
great.
know who my enemies are.
Can you unlock this, please?
그냥 올리면 돼. 이거
Oh,
잠금
really?
없어.
You don't have a password?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
She has
she's
no
Because I'm
secrets.
actually
She's
like
so
떳떳해.
chill.
Yeah.
She's chill.
Dun, 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 dun. Pocket.
I'm so
Dun, dun,
I'm so
dun.
confused.
He doesn't even know that.
But yeah, like, how do you guys feel being back together?
I mean, we only made one video, and that's getting like 6,000 views. So,
That's better than I expected. I said 3,000. So.
oh yeah, so it met
Yeah.
his expectations.
We also re-uploaded and that lost like 5,000
yeah.
views. So it's supposed to be over
Oh my
10K.
God, I remember David said that one.
Oh, okay.
You guys did like that dating filming show together.
Ramen and chill.
Yes, like that long thingy.
Yeah.
And then David was like, you don't get to the point in meetings and you ramble. I think he
What?
said
I
that
ramble?
once. Yeah.
Ah,
You don't get to the point.
No, it was more like he says what he wants,
No.
and I say what I want, and we never come
I
to an
remember
agreement.
why I said that because there was this time when we were actually filming.
On set,
On
every night. Yeah,
Yeah, and on set, and we were like doing emergency meetings after the whole filming day. and we all gathered together. And him and HJ, like, there's another dude. They used to get super drunk.
Oh my
We
God.
weren't drunk.
No,
but
you were
we-
drunk.
Okay.
You guys
maybe.
kept on talking about like this and that.
Okay,
and that.
I'll be honest. At that time, I was quite alcoholic.
Okay.
I really like drinking. I don't drink that much anymore, but like I think.
Because you're woke now.
But at the same time, even if I was drunk, probably the points I made were pretty legit.
Okay.
Do you guys know your MBTI?
Yes.
Oh no! Once we got rid of Anna, now there's Tammy talking about MBTI over here.
Yeah. Well,
She's so Koreanized now.
No, but to be fair, MBTI was big in the US. Not big, but it was kind of commonplace in the
yeah.
US
Okay,
before
okay.
it got big in Korea.
Yeah.
Do you know our
But-
MBTIs?
No, I don't.
Try to guess, try to
when we
guess.
were working, we weren't. MBTI was not a thing.
oh really?
Oh.
Try to
But
guess our
you
MBTIs.
guys are. I'm assuming you guys are exact
opposite?
Yeah.
What are you?
ENTJ.
I'm INTP.
Ah.
So a little bit.
We're half opposite.
NT are the same.
Yeah.
진짜. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes
Your
sense.
MBTI.
We're like creative and cold-blooded.
Cold-hearted, yeah.
But he's extrovert. I'm introvert.
He's-
He's a little bit planned. I'm like more spontaneous.
Wait, you're the J
Yeah.
and you're the P.
Yeah.
What?
I guess he planned his India trip.
I mean,
No, I did not. Oh, so yeah, actually, you know what? Maybe I'm not J.
maybe I'm not P either.
No,
I don't know,
think-
but I'm always late to stuff, so maybe I am.
No, but I think you're definitely like a planning type, and
Yeah.
you're definitely more
Spontaneous.
spontaneous.
See, this is why MBTI doesn't mean shit.
Ah.
Like, it should
Yeah, I
be-
feel like your
Yeah.
work MBTI is also different.
Yeah,
Right,
that's
right,
true.
right,
That's
right.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
right.
personal life is not J.
And also DKDKTV, I remember you guys. So like my superpower is I remember a lot of things about like everything. So I
Oh,
remember
that's
you
not
guys
good.
also shit talking about Tammy while you guys are
No,
working.
no.
Yes.
No.
I did not.
I did not.
I'm
Not,
serious.
not
Wow.
her personally, but like
Wow.
no, I share this because it's like nothing serious. Okay,
Hey,
I mean
I can say that I never should talk about my employees. Unless
Are
they're
you
really
sure?
fucking dumb.
Then one person is lying in this
So
table
I
right now. No,
Okay.
no,
At
it's
least
just
really
like
out here
it's
exposing
just
everyone.
like
he
expected
actually
when
got
you
red.
work together.
No, that's from the alcohol.
It's nothing serious. You expect that kind of friction when you work together, but it's just like I just remember everything. So that's like so it was just like you guys were working together on like Brave Girls rolling at that
Really?
time. And then like
I don't
she
even
was
remember.
she was in charge of editing the Brave Girls interview. Are they called Brave Girls?
Yeah. BB girls.
나
Yeah.
그거 안 했는데.
How do you even remember
I
this
don't
kind
know.
of
It's like
stuff?
my superpower. And then you guys were annoyed at her because she didn't edit in time. So you guys sort of lost the
근데
떡상
롤링
시기.
I didn't edit that.
Then maybe it's another editor.
Actually,
No, they were
maybe
talking
it's-
about you, and then
We had like four editors.
Yeah,
so.
there's
No, it
a
was
lot.
Tammy because then you
Okay,
guys,
okay. Enough. Shut the fuck up.
you guys are doubting my memory, and my memory is crystal clear. I
근데
remember.
Okay, let me moderate.
Shut up.
They were both like they weren't together physically, but he was calling Danny and be like, "Yo, Tammy promised, and she's like not delivering. We're sort of like already missed
Oh,
the
you were
deadline
ratting-
for this."
you were-
And then Danny was like, "Yeah, I'm not happy about that either." And then he was like, "Okay, I should talk about it with Tammy." And then he continues to call you while I'm there waiting
really?
to film. Yes, and I was like, "Why do I have to listen?"
Wait, but like this
Dude,
sounds
really?
false because I never called her.
You did.
I never called.
You did, and then that's when you introduced us,
No,
and
that,
then that's when we
that
talked
role
about
is
Stockholm.
actually.
We
that,
never talked on the. Did we talk on the
Yes,
phone?
we did talk on the phone, and I was like, "Where are you from in
근데
Stockholm?"
This
My
could
boyfriend
all be
is from
coming from
Östermalm.
her, like,
My
brain.
dream? No. How can we be
Us three
specific?
don't even
That's
remember all
specific.
that.
근데
I don't
롤링
know.
때는 when rolling was
What
big,
is rolling
I wasn't
even?
working with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but
Yeah.
Yes, you were,
anyways,
and then we talked on the phone, and you're like, "Oh,
Maybe it's the next editor.
nice story.
Yeah.
Next news.
The Korea you meet for the first time. The Korea you meet at last. These moments are both called biroso. At biroso, we bring the essence of Korea to your doorstep. From traditional handmade crafts and home decor, to the latest in fashion and accessories. Discover authentic Korean products crafted by local artisans and master creators. Visit biroso.net and enjoy fast global shipping, customer service, and a 10% discount on your first purchase with the code KPC. Rediscovering Korea, Biroso.
This episode is brought to you by Patreon. Join the KPC Patreon to unlock amazing perks like early access to our videos, exclusive podcasts, and monthly K-pop reaction videos, all for just a few dollars a month. Your collective support keeps the channel going, helping us produce better, more informative, and entertaining content. Test how far KPC can go by supporting us at patreon.com/KoreanPizzaclub. Thank you so much for your support and hope you enjoy the show. Next news. We're all uncomfortable
No one
here.
cares.
Why do you have to make us uncomfortable? We need to say something about Kelsey.
Okay,
Expose
what was
her.
your first expression?
Oh, she.
Expression
Oh.
of me. Yeah.
Wow. Well,
I mean, it's funny coming from you.
I always said this though, like
You're the hoe.
I was like, oh, honestly, I'm kind of uncomfortable around Kelsey.
I feel you still are.
Wait,
Wait.
왜 이렇게 this party가 됐어?
No, but this is fun.
Like, this
I
is
feel
fun. I like the tea.
Because they're really nice to me off camera.
No.
so
The
it's
reason
like,
I was uncomfortable was because I was a good Christian boy. I am a good Christian boy.
Bro, you're
when we all like
hypocrite.
when we all filmed together, like these two went overboard sometimes. Like they
Oh,
were
yeah.
talking about very like.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean,
19
we were
plus
just
stuff.
talking about like the facts of life. And
I mean,
David
like
was uncomfortable.
Kelsey's whole channel at that time revolved around like her
My sex
experience.
life.
Yeah, her sexual experiences.
I would
Let's just put it
like
at
you
that.
you used to call me like a sexpert around that.
Yeah. That you
Yeah.
literally, that's all your content was about sex.
I mean, not everything. Like maybe
Like
the ones you
90%,
watched.
yeah.
and-
The
you're
ones with
interested
views.
in.
Oh, okay. The ones with
got
views were about sex.
She
Yeah,
got you.
because people like you watch and then remember
Yeah,
it.
okay, fine, sure. Yeah. I mean, I don't feel very
Kelsey
exposed.
won, Danny
That
zero.
was my first impression.
Oh, okay.
Like, that's her content.
Yeah, me too. Cause like back then I was like very pure and innocent. So.
No.
Oh my god, this guy was
Because
like,
like it was actually my
about?
first time talking about those topics
I
with
feel
a
like
girl
I
in
just
presence.
own who you are and you just don't. You're in
Yeah.
denial or something.
We're changed humans. Like
it's the first
we
time
changed
he was in a
beings.
room with the girl.
Right.
talking about those kind of topics. So I was like, I don't know how to react to this. Like, yeah. But anyways,
Okay,
it was fresh. It was fresh, and actually a lot. Okay, this is behind the scenes stuff. Like,
Okay.
actually, a lot of guys were interested in you.
Like your
Really?
friends?
Yeah.
Ew.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
They
To
were
hit it and quit it.
they were like, oh, is Kelsey single or
Is
something?
she available?
Yeah. I mean, you can say this. I don't care.
Yeah. I'm not gonna name drop or anything, but
fine.
my friends
No,
were
I
like,
still get DMs like creepy guys sending me dick pics and stuff because like
not
just-
in that kind of way. Like, don't
yeah, I understand, but it's like their interest goes up whether as a date or like a sexual partner because I talk about it.
yeah.
But I don't think my life is so much crazier than other Korean girls. I just own it and they just don't. So
Yeah,
I
they're
don't know
not,
why
like,
they're so
honest about it.
interested. Yeah. It's not like I'm more loose than other girls are like,
yeah.
so I don't
Sure.
But anyways, like a lot of guys that I
know.
hung
Like,
out
even
with.
he was like,
Oh.
Oh no no
Oh,
no
what?
no
Where
no!
is this
I
going?
did not.
yes, you did.
I did not.
I got the right crew
Okay,
today.
okay, let's-
yes. I love this.
I'm a
so
family
much
man.
tea.
I'm a family
Keep this
man.
Yeah, I'm
flowing.
talking about your
This is
past,
funny.
Danny.
Let's
I'm just a dog
focus
mom
on the
now.
present.
I'm the Christian dog.
Let's focus on the present.
I mean, Anna has some stories about you too.
What?
No way.
Next time we gotta have Anna.
Yes.
Anna?
Yes.
I don't remember.
So you're the hoe that's like goes up like
No, I'm not-
sniffing at all the female
I'm not a hoe.
YouTubers. Like, let's sniff at Kelsey.
Hey.
Sniff at
Cut
Anna.
this shit out.
Sniff her.
Everything that happened the past 10 minutes, it's in the bin. All right.
Off the record. Off the record.
Tammy, like, do you agree to this sentiment? Like what
That
Kelsey's
he's a
saying?
sniffing dog.
That is what?
What? What's a sniffing dog?
A person that's inappropriate at the workplace by hitting on every female
I
coworker.
don't, but I don't hit on anybody at the workplace.
Are you sure?
Okay, so this is what I think.
What?
No.
Go on.
아니 근데
Yeah.
나는 솔직히 별로. I don't have anything bad to say, to be honest, because Danny, he can be like. I think you're very like. You sound very unserious on camera sometimes,
I'm very serious.
but when you're off camera, you're very.
Serious.
You have a lot of thoughts.
He's a deep.
fuck?
He's deep guy.
Why are you laughing?
What does that
Why are
mean?
you laughing?
So she doesn't have a personality like me, so she's trying to be a good friend, and then that's why she
아니,
can't
wait.
speak properly. But like,
아니. Yeah.
What?
What? I don't understand.
next
I don't
topic.
understand.
Next topic.
아니
Next topic.
그냥
Danny's a change man.
he's a changed man. No, but I think.
No, what do you mean? Like I
No,
was
but I
bad?
kind of think Danny's always been like this. Like very thoughtful, very
Thoughtful and deep.
very
yeah.
thoughtful, very deep,
Yeah,
like
I-
very deep mission and kind of like what kind of
Yeah.
projects he wants to work on.
Mm.
Yeah.
So very introspective, very introspective. I remember
Right,
you
they're
told me
both
about
NTs.
like the documentaries that you
Right,
worked
right.
on.
So
Yeah.
that was actually like
Yeah.
a clashing point back then, because like he wanted to do more like high quality, more
맞아.
investigative, more deeper kind of content,
Yeah.
and I was like, that's not gonna get views. Let's just do K-pop reactions. I was like that, so we were always like, I'm
Yeah.
tired with K-pop
Yeah.
reactions. I don't want to do that anymore. And then we had that like ping pong back and forth.
Yeah.
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 So that was the time, but also I think both of you were getting a little bit tired of making
Yeah.
content. So I remember as an editor, it was very hard to
Yeah, I'm
To
sorry.
babysit
Two bitches.
No,
about to
because-
divorce parents.
no, because like I think the energy was so
Yeah.
down,
Yeah.
and you could sense that.
Even your voice now is lower.
Were you
Like,
our
talking about
was
this
she
stuff.
our last editor?
No, we had
Can I
two
have
more.
a sip of your
Is it
Coke?
really?
Yeah. So imagine what
I just want a
those two
sip.
went through.
Thank you.
누구였어? 다음에?
Imagine what the two after
누구였어?
you went
근데-
through.
근데 it was but I could sympathize because you guys had a lot of things going on. You were studying.
Yeah.
No.
You were doing other
Naked Soul
things. You
and
were doing a
stuff.
lot of
Yeah.
different
oh,
things.
Yeah, I was, yeah, Naver and Naked,
Naked.
Soul.
Oh yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know if we're.
He was naked.
no.
You were doing a lot of things naked. That's what you sound
The
like right now.
workplace. Daddy was
No.
naked in the workplace.
You
a
were
lot.
doing.
A lot of
But
stuff.
you did come up naked in videos. No, not anything. Yeah, like
Yeah, he did.
really?
He did.
Really?
I was
Naked.
scrolling through shorts the
Oh.
other day, and he suddenly popped out naked.
naked.
Oh,
맞아.
jump
really?
scare.
Like on his bed and like talking about
Oh,
random
things.
stuff. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
You guys were doing a lot of other things on top of trying to keep the
Yeah.
DKDKTV
Right.
stuff going.
I have One
so,
Piece.
I think-
but as like an editor, it was like,
Yeah.
wow, 내가 이걸 살려야 되는 거야? Like, do I have to
right.
like
Yeah, I feel
do
bad.
everything? Like,
Sorry,
Because
our bad.
no, it's okay. Like, I sympathize.
Yeah.
I think you guys were trying hard, but I could
Yeah.
sense.
I think looking
Yeah.
back, we could have maybe taken like a 3 or 6 month break at that time.
Yeah.
And then that would have really benefited us. But I think we were so like into just pushing the algorithm. Like the algorithm
Yeah.
pushed us, and like we were like, oh, we can't like lose a week
Yeah.
of progress.
You have to
That's
ride the wave.
That's-
So we just had to keep going. But I think looking back, it wouldn't hurt us that much,
Yeah.
to be honest, if
think-
we just took a
But
break.
it's hard to know that when you're so in.
Yeah,
Yeah, when you're
yeah.
a freelancer, there's no such thing as like stability and resting and all
Right,
that. You
right.
need to grind when you can.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
and
think
you're
I-
always anxious.
Yeah,
about
always
taking a break.
anxious. I mean, we've been talking about like the creator and influencer scene for a while. We're all adjacent to that.
Yeah.
What do you think about the current state of the Korean creator scene, like YouTube in general? And do you think it's dying out? Do you think we should retire? Like, I mean, we're all having our own existential crises right now, right? Like, we're at a
Yeah.
pivoting
I
point.
think for sure there isn't anyone really interesting or like really like standing out. So I think someone like one of us should fill that spot of like really. I think that spot is for someone to claim, is up for grabs right now. Because I think people's interest of Korea is still high, and of course there's like a lot of shorts influencers that are going viral with food or like culture or whatever.
Yeah.
But like regarding long form, because I feel long form is the one where you can really connect with the audience. Regarding long form, I don't see anyone that's particularly like standing out. So I feel like there's still an opportunity. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that too, because like you see a lot of these short form creators. Nothing against them, but the thing is like they get like millions of views and like 100K followers and whatever, but nobody really knows who
Them
they are.
personally.
Know them personally or like attached to them or has a fandom or anything like that. But like OG YouTubers like us, we still we uploaded a video in like 2 years. And like I was so surprised with the support in the chat.
Yeah.
Like everyone was like quack quack and what is up,
Quack,
dogs?
quack.
Yeah, like this was the best present
Yeah.
and all that. So
I mean, I watched. I think his name was Logan's Food or something. He's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this
feud. Yeah.
food guy.
Feud. Logan.
Yeah,
he
he makes
interviewed
food.
him,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, okay. And also Doobie.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
so
she's
I see a
super
lot
big.
of
She's
like
strong,
food,
yeah.
Korean food,
yeah.
shorts popping up, and they, of course, I think they have a good relationship with their audience because they post so consistently.
Right.
So I think it is possible to have a relationship on shorts form, but like generally, I don't see a lot of like cultural content like popping. Yeah.
And is that why you're kind of fading away from the scene?
No, that's why I
She's
want to get
fading away.
back.
Oh, you're thinking of coming back.
Yeah,
You-
because
oh,
I
right,
feel like
right,
that
right.
spot is missing, but people still want to
Oh,
know.
so you're here to like claim it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
I'm gonna be
is
the
that-
queen.
Okay.
Let's talk about sex.
It's gonna be a
and more
competition
talk about
then.
Korea.
Not talking about sex, but like it's gonna be a content creation.
Yeah, honestly, I don't even
competition.
have sex that much anymore. I think like I was crazy
that's TMI, we did
during
not expect.
really like I was so like remember your undergraduate days because I was like 22, 23, and then I was like so interested in like this new world because my parents were so strict. But now I'm just like whatever, you know.
Yeah, I'm a
Been
good
there, done
Christian
that.
boy.
Yeah.
But when you come back, I guess, as like a full-time creator,
Yeah.
would you say? Would you go back? Would you come back with short form or long form?
I think I would have to do both, but I think I want to do like social commentary / like sit down videos and then repurpose those long videos into short form because I think that's what's manageable like alone, like a workload alone. Yeah.
So what's happening with us?
We'll see where it
Do you
goes.
guys see a
yeah.
future with K-pop news continuously? Like, how is that going?
I don't know if that's like to be honest,
I
I've
became so serious. All of a sudden. Okay.
I've noticed that like maybe the popularity or there's fatigue in K-pop. I think what I'm starting to realize is that this is the biggest K-pop will ever get. I think we've hit that quota.
Yeah, I agree.
It's kind of like country music. Like you can't ever get country music to become like the most popular thing, right? That will never happen. That like it might trend for a while, like K-pop did, but I don't think we'll ever see a day where like all the entire American mainstream public enjoys country music.
Mean, K-pop definitely
So-
peaked with BTS.
So like I think
simple.
we've already seen the peak of K-pop, and it's only going down from there. And we're now going into like we'll become like country music.
I feel like it's
Essentially.
maturing now.
Yeah,
like
it's
aging.
matured. So like there's a specific demographic that
Right.
it'll cater to, but
Yeah.
I don't think there will be an expansion
I mean, I
anytime soon.
I kind of see it similar as Japanese culture because like anime and the J-rock and stuff, they had like a boom phase, and now after Naruto, One Piece, and like Bleach, all of that's gone. But they're still like hanging on with like great, I don't know, like series coming out. But there's
Yeah.
like always like a gojong,
Right,
like a
yeah.
solid audience for that. So I think K-pop's now turned into that.
Yeah, I think it's
And-
definitely one of the classics. Like we knew when it was the Beatles and like whatever, like that era when UK rock bands were popping, and then it passed, and we sort of know it's probably not going to be that big again.
Yeah.
But there's still like
People
a
like
big
that,
fan
yeah.
base,
Yeah.
and it's always going to be a classic. And I
Yeah.
feel like K-pop has established that, so it's always going to be like a recognized genre, but never going to be as trending. I feel like reggaeton is going to be next, like Latin American
But
music.
still, speaking of like comebacks and stuff, I feel like there might be an opportunity for a second golden era for YouTubers and K-pop as well.
Oh, how about K-dramas? I feel like it's going more that way.
Everything in general, because like right now, just talking about the short term, GD
Yeah.
is back, 21 is back.
21 is back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
doing a world tour. Blackpink is coming back. BTS is
Yeah.
coming back. All the big players are coming back.
Yeah.
And coincidentally, we're back too. And we didn't actually, like a lot of people are assuming that we
So
came
you're
back.
placing yourself at the same
No,
level?
no.
Actually, I
We're
was
back
thinking
to-
about
Oh,
that.
you
though.
did?
Like when
It
I
was
saw
strategic?
No. When I saw GD come back, I was watching that stage with Mama
I got the power.
with my girlfriend, and I was like, oh, maybe I should come back and call David.
Okay, so it wasn't straight. I didn't have that in mind at all. But then I was like, wow, this is such a big coincidence because there were people on X yesterday saying like, oh, look at them coming back when all the big fish are now back. Like they're definitely coming back.
We
for the
are
hype.
big fish.
No.
bitch.
No. They're talking in terms of like since BTS and Blackpink is coming back, they're hunting for
Yeah.
the views and stuff.
No,
Like,
we're not hunting.
I didn't think of that angle at all.
Oh,
but
really?
like,
If you guys change DK News to like a podcast
Yeah.
form, I think it
You-
would be
you
a
think
lot
it'll be
better.
better?
I think it'll be
Really?
better because
then that'll
Really?
take Danny like 5 days to edit.
no, like just make it a simple like a DK News, what you
Right,
guys already
right.
have, but in podcast format so people can tune into it
Right.
like as they do other things.
I feel like
you
if
know?
we do like a morning radio show every single day.
See, okay, this
Daily?
is okay. I'm gonna say one thing to David though,
What?
that I will
Okay.
talk shit about David.
Oh, wow.
This one thing.
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Like everything's cool. We're all cool.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm a different man.
Okay.
But one thing that did piss me off when I quit
me off,
YouTube,
damn.
once I just announced that
Oh,
okay,
wow,
we're gonna
something
part
big's
ways,
coming in.
Oh.
Yeah.
was he started his own this channel, right? He literally started doing every fucking thing that I told him we should do.
Really? What?
I said we should do podcasts. Literally, the first thing he does is make a podcast.
But doing
And
a
he was,
podcast
like,
is not such a
throughout-
different idea.
Okay, go on.
Throughout DKDKTV, I was always like, okay, we should do like a podcast. Like there's so much audience, and that was like at the time when like Joe Rogan sold his show to Spotify, right? So I was like, there's so much money to be had in podcasts. We should do podcasts. I like podcasts, and he's like, who the fuck listens to podcasts?
Really? He said that? Okay.
Literally,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what he
I did say
said.
that.
Oh, okay.
That's what he said.
Well,
That's
then
what
it
he
must
said.
be
It's
annoying
the
to
whole
see him.
time,
Okay.
like for like 2
Okay.
years, I was telling him we should do podcasts. He said that.
Okay.
And then that's the first thing he does after he quits DKDKTV podcast. And then I was talking about shorts.
Damn, his
And
veins are
he was
popping. He's
also-
so mad.
He was also
His veins, like
No,
ema
I'm
veins, and
serious.
like pictures.
I'm not doing shorts though.
no, but you were. And I was like, okay, this is the like we have to do the shorts.
So you were annoyed that he wasn't doing it with you, or?
No, because I was like, while we were doing it together, like while we were doing DKDKTV, I was like telling him like we gotta do shorts, we gotta do podcasts, like these different formats are what's gonna be like carrying us to the future.
And he vetoed you.
And David kept saying like no one watches those, and then the first thing he does are those two after he quits. So I was a little bit, to be honest, a little bit pissed.
Salty? Okay.
Yeah, salty. Let's just put it at that. I was. A
Yeah, like
Don't
honestly.
fight mom and dad.
No, I'm not
You guys
fighting. I'm just
got
saying I was at
bad.
that time. Now I'm at a better place.
And
I'm
then
chill.
I think when around the time when you were suggesting it,
Yeah.
it was all very new.
Yeah,
So,
so
it was
like
when
let me yeah.
remember we made the DKDKTV clips channel?
Right.
for, like-
So
Oh, really?
Yeah,
let me
yeah.
explain it
Yeah,
in my
we did.
version. So Tammy actually summed it up pretty well. So I will admit you were a visionary. Like let's just put it like that. You were a visionary. You were
I
just
was
too-
always right.
You were always very early.
Yeah.
And
That's us.
also, even now, I honestly, okay, I shouldn't be saying this, but I have never actually tuned into a podcast in my single life.
I think that's okay to say.
Really?
I don't watch YouTube.
I don't like
I like
like to
podcasts.
watch like long stuff. Like I'm just constantly scrolling
You're
into
plugged into the
yeah
chill
shorts
guy
and the
shorts.
dopamine and all that. So I was like, who the fuck? I'm still like, who the fuck watches podcasts? But there is an audience over here. So,
Yeah.
but the only reason I started podcasts, let me explain myself, is
Okay.
not because I wanted to do a podcast. My thought process was like this: how do I not get canceled? What is a strategy of
I
myself?
mean, you should never think that because you can't control that. People are gonna cancel you no matter
so
what.
I thought so hard about that
Yeah.
topic because like my biggest
But isn't podcast
Stress.
like?
my biggest Achilles gun was like getting canceled all throughout our career. So I was like,
Yeah.
how do I become a media personality but not be canceled?
It's
so
impossible.
I did a lot of market research and competitor research, and I found out the major show hosts of podcasts, radio shows, or
They
whatever.
get canceled.
MCs
They
do
get
not
canceled.
no, they do not get canceled.
Joe Rogan
no,
gets
let's not
canceled
talk
all the
about
time.
Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan is
let's
the
not
biggest
talk about-
podcaster in the
I'm
world.
talking about
It's canceled all the fucking time.
I'm talking about people like Yu Jae-seok, Bae Chul-soo, and
They're not podcasters though.
no radio. I'm talking about in the
host.
yeah, host.
MCs.
So the most strategic way to not get canceled, but also get juicy content is you become the NC. You let the other people do the work for you. And also that was my first point. And then second was like shorts were going crazy. But I'm not a personality to do 괜찮아, ding 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 ding, and do all that shit. I can't dance. I can't do funny
Let's
skits. I
film
can't do
while we're
anything.
here. I'll teach you guys.
I'm a boring ass person. So how do I pump out shorts? The only way I could think of was like, okay, let's make other people do the work and chop it off. So strategically, that was my approach. Back then, I couldn't even imagine that. And even now, I don't really listen to
Okay,
podcasts.
like wrap it up. We got with me.
Yeah.
Oh, it's already.
Wow, okay. But I just had to explain myself.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
anyways,
Okay. Interesting.
What do you think is the next
But
trend?
I just want to say, like, don't be afraid of getting canceled too much because you're always gonna be canceled. I'm always canceled.
like
but,
this was a big argument point over us for years. But I definitely think there are it's just that you guys are not fixated on those creators, but there are definitely creators and celebrities out there with non-canceled careers that are thriving and they're doing good and always spreading positivity.
But you know,
Yeah, of course.
I think this is why their partnership works so well. It's because every time there was like an ideation session, like Danny would definitely be more like creative, like not, I guess both of them are creative, but Danny would be more like a little bit like
risk-taking.
Yeah, risk taking. But David is a little bit more like strategic and systematic, and like there's a time and place for when we do this and you do that, market research.
He's always
So-
like on the border of like controversial /
Exactly.
canceled,
So
which
if-
I feel like is necessary. No, I
So-
also take that route, so I feel it's necessary.
But it's why it works so well, because every time he's going out of bound, David's like, whoa, 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 right? And then every time David's going a little bit too straight
Boring.
on the line, then Danny would
Sorry.
be like putting oil in fire.
saying something crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think David was
So-
too excited about that though.
So I think that's also like the pro and con of the relationship.
Yeah.
But it's what worked really
So,
well.
like, to wrap it up, can you guys hold hands if you like?
No.
I
So
forgive
one
you.
last thing. So I do agree that controversial stuff gets views as well because it's controversial. It's the nature of it. But at the same time, there exists. It's impossible not to get canceled a single time in your life. But you can have the mentality of being professional and careful and like diplomatic with your words, and that exactly represents the K-pop industry. Idols are always like that. It's toxic for their mentality. But look at the money they're raking, the fandom they're making, and you know.
But for Danny, I think genuinity is always gonna rank higher.
Right, exactly. So as Tammy wrapped it up, like those mixes made us like special,
Yeah.
I guess. The
So can we
dynamics.
have this scene? No, like no, you two. Like,
Oh, okay. We
I
can.
forgive
Oh,
you.
do we have to? Like,
wanna see that,
like
yeah.
even if it's not been
we should do
between
it. We
us,
should
It should be
do
the
it.
thumbnail.
like guys
It should
don't
be the
do this.
thumbnail.
Guys don't do
Look
this.
into your eyes and be like, I
No,
forgive you. I understand you.
Stop.
or do
letting your
the
Toxic
do it.
masculinity.
yeah. Stop letting
Yeah,
your
try. He's woke now.
heteronormativity
Try
get
to
to
do
you.
like us. 해봐 진짜.
Wow, I'm gonna get like sorum.
No, we have to hold
Why?
hands like this.
Oh,
Yeah.
Why do we have to do it like this?
Just do it.
Like just do it.
Okay, for the Insta 360, I'll do it. I'll sacrifice myself. Is this recording?
yes.
So
Okay.
David,
Oh,
look
shit.
into Danny's eyes and say,
It's like a wedding.
I understand you and I forgive
Are
you.
you homophobic?
What?
Yeah, bro, this
You
is like
just
not.
don't want to touch
You're
it.
gonna
You
be
think you're
canceled.
Why does
It's not
this-
looking
you're gonna
good.
turn gay?
What?
You think you'll turn
No,
gay?
seriously,
I
this
just-
is very boomer vibe. Just what it means, bro.
Okay.
Oh, he thinks he'll turn gay.
Oh, why are your
Okay, now,
why are your hands
no,
so
but
cold?
you have to say, I understand you and I forgive you.
Oh, okay.
What is this therapy?
Yeah,
Okay, I'll do it for. I understand you. I what?
forgive you.
Forgive what? Forgive you for what?
For all the past bullshit.
I
And you-
understand you. I forgive you.
I forgive you too.
Oh.
Wow.
근데 반대도
I fixed
해야지.
this relationship.
반대도 해야지.
했어 방금.
I did.
했어?
Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
That is the weirdest thing I've done in my whole YouTube
Now
career.
we should get a drum and start drumming
Why?
to heal
Don't tap the table, please.
our
That's-
chakras.
That's
No, we do
how,
like hot yoga in a sweat room.
that's how he healed during his spiritual
Anyways,
journey.
okay. So this was a very spontaneous, improvised podcast
Shut.
episode.
That's it?
Yeah.
But I
episode
healed their
of it.
relationships.
Did you?
Yeah.
yeah.
I felt like it was very forced. It was very artificial.
Was this our talking point? Like,
I
wasn't
don't
there-
care. It was fun. Yeah, it was fun enough. I think people like it. Yeah. So
Okay.
that was
Sure.
it for this episode. So
Right.
actually, we're
You
gonna.
have to plug this in.
Oh, right. By the way, you've been seeing this for a while. So our good friend Tyler and Needy, they are the co-founders of Hangul Gwaja.
Oh, really?
Korean Gwaja
You
over
made
here.
과자?
Yeah, so these are in the shapes of the Korean alphabet, Hangul. And they
Can I
come.
open it? Can I open one?
Yeah, sure. So check it out. Like, let me know how they taste. And what's very unique about it is they come out in the
I'll
taste
open-
of
Can I open this one?
yeah,
Garlic and mugwort.
garlic and mugworts, and that's because of the Korean. What do you call it?
전래동화.
The 단군 신화. There's like a
Yeah.
there's like a myth.
Origin story
Yeah,
of Korean
Ancestry.
ethnicity.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, there were a tiger and a bear, and then they wanted to become Korean so bad, so they asked the OG Korean guy
Yeah,
with like a beard,
the first
and then they were
gen.
like, "We want to be Korean," so they were very basic, like the OG Korea boost. And then Grandpa was like, "Okay, if you guys stay in this cave and eat mugwort and garlic for 90 days, you guys
100,
can become
yeah.
Koreans." And then I think one of them gave up. Who gave up?
The tiger gave
the
up.
tiger gave up.
And then the bear became
a girl.
Korean.
Became a girl.
Yeah, it became a
Became
girl.
a hot
She
Korean
became
woman.
Umyo.
And then,
Yes, that's
and then
true.
the grandpa made love to
With
the
the
girl.
girl.
Did
yeah.
she?
Yeah.
Is-
The guy that proposed the
Yeah.
whole thing was Hwanung. He was like a
Yeah,
god.
he was like
was a
from the
god.
sky.
But he was also a bear, no?
No, he's
no.
a god, and the
he
bear
came from the sky.
So let me wrap this up. There was a god, and the
Yeah.
bear won the mission. The bear ate mugwort and garlic for 100 days. She
So-
became a girl, and then
No,
they
she
had.
turned the bear into a hot girl.
yeah.
Yeah, they
turned the
hot
bear-
girl.
grooming her.
They married,
Yeah.
and then they gave birth to the founding father of whole of Korea.
Korea.
Yeah.
The entire story is weird. All the elements.
Anthropologists say that's like
like,
tribal
yeah,
stuff.
bear
you know,
tribe.
Bear tribe. Anyways, yeah, thanks for sponsoring KPC. And this was episode 1. We're actually going to talk about more
Oh.
of our concerns in the next one.
Damn.
So,
Really?
yeah, let's
Okay.
go on.
Bye.
Bye.